So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway.
Roberto Carlos, Peter, might have had more of an impact on the world game than any other fullback before or since.
In what regard?
Well, with his pace, skills and his overlapping runs, he effectively revolutionised the role. He turned the fullback into a vital attacking weapon. It inspired so many players to be just like him.
Referee's given a throw. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That has not gone well. And the pass is intercepted. Great vision. Now it's Drogba. He is through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That has been cut short. Plays it through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Spread out to the left. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Pelé. And this is Zico. Very nicely done.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Still goalless. Lam drives forward on the overlap. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, good spread. Roberto Carlos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Zico showing good feet. And it's Bale. Bale on a charge down the left. Terrific header! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught...
He's got four! It's bounced back off the post! And we have our very first corner. And that should get the job done. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a good run down the right.
Oh, great feet, that.
Bale is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Throw in. He's got away. Can he finish? Now in he goes again. Goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Big header! Iniesta gets it clear. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And this is Del Piero. Oh, he's bustling through here.
That's good play from him.
And Del Piero! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Zico tries to play it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. The most accurate pass. Played towards the other side. And the through ball. Zico. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's Messi. He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cross to the back. He rises! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Bale looking to penetrate opposition lines. Seedorf. There's the whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Brazil will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And we are back on the way. Looking to play him in. It's a goal kick. Zico. Can he get on the end of this? Goes for goal! Del Piero, he's gone for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Iniesta is offering a wry smile there.
Could move up a gear here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made.
Del Piero! Oh, it's hit the post. Messi's cross. Lam clears it away. Bale. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Zico. Pele conjures time and space where few can. Now it's Messi. That is lovely. Lam has it in a wide position. Chance to deliver. Defending of the desperate variety. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Here's a chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Del Piero knocks it out wide. There will be a throw-in. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Just eases him off the ball. Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's in space and looking for options. And Messi! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
And it's Zico. No, that's been intercepted. Iniesta. Cannavaro. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nesta is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Good chance here! Oh, that was no routine save.
Drogba actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 21.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
El dorsal 16. El dorsal 14. Bale.
There's the header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Ibrahimovic. El dorsal 8. Iniesta.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ronaldinho. El dorsal 5.
That looks a decent ball. Ronaldinho. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Flashes it up, takes a shot! And that is wildly off target. And it's Messi. Aims beyond the defence. And he's managed to get free. Big chance, corner. Corner number 2 then. Nicely spread. And this is Messi. Shot at goal! And that is doing no harm at all.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Yaya Toure. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos gets into some space.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Iniesta. Oh, good take in a good area. Messi gets flagged offside.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, that's clever. Isak could try cutting inside here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Late in the day, this could well be it! Brazil complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Cannavaro has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. Now it's Messi. Oh, nice touch. Maldini eases him off the ball. And he's gone looking for safety. Knocks it into space. And that will be it. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Lam. Oh, that is a nice touch. Stood up well to him there. And he's taking no chances there. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is missed.
And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Del Piero has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Keeper has taken decisive action. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. And he's picked it up out wide. Big header! Oh, it's come off the upright. He can get that clear. Cruyff knocks it into space, and this is Messi. He could... Messi! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Now that's well seen too. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Hullet. Pelé. And here's Messi. Lam has it out wide and in space. And that should get the job done. And it's Hullet. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that has been cleared.
Hullet really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Brazil are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Hullet. Lovely. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he thumps it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Zico. He's had it taken off him. Yaya Toure. Tries to play it through. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Messi. Cruyff! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Cruyff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Milan have their second corner now. He gets big, and he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Messi. And the through ball. Hullet. Cruyff. Great vision. Nicely intercepted. That has ended up in no man's land. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Takes aim and it's a mighty effort! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
He's in space and looking for options. And it's claimed by the keeper. Some resolute defending there. And he was quick to react.
Brazil certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Baresi. Pull it. 5 minutes till the break. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. It's a good 35 yards out, this. This, the perfect chance to extend the advantage. It's Roberto Carlos! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Now it's Zico. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lam, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Del Piero, and this is Drogba. Now it's Drogba. He is through here. He's gone for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done good.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Brazil can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Pele conjures time and space where few... There's the shot! He's got a goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring.
And he shoots! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Played out to the right. Del Piero. And that was very necessary. Looking for the run. Pele. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cross goes in there. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
Brazil clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Takes the shot! Lacking in accuracy.
Carlos probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least. because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Cannavaro. And he goes cross-field. Lam. Bullet dominates aerially so often. Ronaldo looking to run onto it. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. Now it's Messi. That's been slipped through. Lam gets good distance on it. And they win it back again. In by Messi. He's got two. He's scored! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa
So, time for
18,
changes on both sides, actually.
23.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de
Threads one in.
Camisa 20.
He won't be happy with that one.
Camisa 21.
Roberto Carlos.
Camisa 11. Camisa 15.
It's gone out for a throw-in. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he can clear it away. It's their second corner of the game.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away. And
He rises! No, couldn't quite control it.
you really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
And that has left him in a heap. Roberto Carlos. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. And he has taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means red. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Brazil are down to 10 men. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Roberto Carlos towering forward here. Nicely weighted ball. Lam could try cutting inside here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, what has happened here? He's tried one! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Plays the return pass. That pass has been well intercepted. Nicely shaped ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Pele. Oh, that's superb.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Cruyff has it in a wide position. And the flag has stayed down. Cruyff with a beautifully timed run. Pedri gathers from the goal kick. He's in plenty of space here. Cruyff receives it in a wide position. Chance! Goal! They have stolen level at the last! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
That's a decent clearance. Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is a little undercooked. They want to be quick to recover this. Pedri gets it clear. And that's that. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Brazil.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Ukraine have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expecting...
Decent chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's an errant pass. Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Up he goes! Somehow blocked. And he's there to get it away. Ukraine are looking to go forward now. This one... Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. He can get that clear. Iniesta, he rises! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Tries to pass it through. Drogba. Schmeichel claims comfortably.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And Messi! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Ibrahimovic! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Maldini.
Del Piero will be relishing this game to showcase his many talents.
The guy is just class, isn't he?
Yeah, I think the only way to stop him is to get players around him quickly. If there's any standing off, then he'll dish up some severe punishment.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Can he get it through? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is expertly dealt with. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Tries to play it through.
Chance! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Brazil are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Messi going face-to-face with his great run.
Iniesta! That was superb goalkeeping.
Iniesta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. That's the keeper's ball. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Zico. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Del Piero unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Iniesta. Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. Now it's Drogba. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Pressing high and with purpose.
Brazil really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
That's very neat. It's a promising position. It's a good foot in there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Cruyff. He crossed in early, and he's taking no chances there. Iniesta. Searching pass he's played there.
1 minute at a time.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Iniesta, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter, be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Brazil are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. So we're just settling back into this second half. Brazil carrying a one-goal lead. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Played out towards the right wing. Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Cruyff. And this is Ibrahimovic. Loose ball now, and there's a chase. It's Ibrahimovic! He's scored! Ukraine are level. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Number 4, Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Ukraine grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And it's Cruyff. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Stood up well to him there. Messi. Foot in. And he was quick to react.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pass is just off target. Seedorf. And it's Messi. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Iniesta. Strong running down that left flank. Nicely weighted ball. He can run onto that. Oh, that's a fine interception. Iniesta is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Van Dijk. O'Shea. That has not gone well. Messi. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's a shade optimistic. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Del Piero. Now that looks a decent ball. Nice interception, well timed. And that was very necessary. And that is a little undercooked. Maldini spots it and intercepts. Seedorf has created one goal already. Iniesta can get it clear. And it's O'Shea. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well read, and the danger is averted. Seedorf. It's good running with the ball. Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, good-looking ball. The less said about that pass, the better.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, that's cause for mild irritation. This is it then, now or never. Iniesta. He came in hard, very hard. Brilliantly cut out. Looking for the run. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Oh, super find.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! Oh, split-second reaction.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
All hands on deck for this one.
Substitution for Ukraine. Number 4, Ibrahimovic. Number 19, Messi. Number 9, Johan Cruyff. Number 7, Iniesta. Number 6, Seedorf. Coming on the field, number 13,
Giroud!
Number 21,
Firm header,
Puskás.
just off target.
Number
That's a
14,
really decent chance.
Cantona. Number 20, Platini. Number 42, Toure. Substitution. 2 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Maldini. For O'Shea. Cantona always looking for that half a chance. Platini. And there goes the final whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Please join
Well,
me
a
in
decent
wishing
draw,
all the
Peter,
best
with a
for
good mix
members
of
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
And already we're underway here.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
And Messi!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And he's had it nicked away. And He's there to retrieve it. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Well, 2014-15 was one of the greatest club seasons ever for many Catalans, clearly, but here is one of the key players in that remarkable triumph, Neymar.
Absolutely. I mean, they were very good from the start, but they just became unstoppable in the...
Chance, surely! Oh, another save.
Messi really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Araujo, played out to the left flank. Now it's Neymar. Neymar's cross. Maldini is there, and he can get that clear. Seedorf with the clearance. Milan have their second corner now. That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. That pass isn't the best. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the through ball. Brazil have it back and can go again. Messi. And that's gone loose. Pele can so cleverly bypass the press. And it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Brazil still without a single shot on target. Passes short. Big chance! It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And again! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Milan have their third corner. Chance! Brazil have the chance to go the other way. That's a throw. Great defending, strong and determined. He's in a great position. Del Piero! Alessandro Del Piero, another ice-cool goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration...
And Messi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Lam is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Pele. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Pele, and here's Ibrahimovic. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Pele. It's a promising position. Pele receives it in a good position here. Pele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's managed to gift it back. Now there's a fine... And a chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Lobbed in behind. Pass somewhat off target. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's an inviting looking ball, that.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now that looks a decent ball. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Del Piero. Rijkaard. And it's half-time here. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Brazil are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. That gets things going for the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Now it's Ibrahimovic. This looks promising. And this is Neymar. Out of pace, having a shot! And yes, it's there! AC Milan are all square. And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Vieira. Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try...
Messi! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Lahm. Moved on forwards. That'll be a throw. Pele. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Under an awful lot of pressure. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Drogba. It's Drogba! And that is doing no harm at all.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Can he get it through? Vieira. And it's Neymar.
We're in for an intriguing second half now.
That's pretty clear, it is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Messi having a look. So does he go for it? It's not a kind angle. Off the post! Played over towards the opposite flank.
Well spotted.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That has not gone well. Rijkaard. And here's Neymar. Now it's Messi. Out to the right. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. Vieira. Neymar. Milan looking to pass their way through. Oh, that is really good tenacity. Corner number 4 coming up here. And now they can spring out of defence. Lahm. And it's Messi. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Well, there's the clearance. Zico. Decent progress down the left. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 11.
So, time for changes
Neymar.
on both sides, actually.
Numero 77. Numero 8. Numero 13. Numero 10.
Cannavaro.
Ibrahimovic.
And it's
Lascia
Messi.
il campo per
And that's been
il
intercepted.
numero 23.
He read that
Il
really
numero
well.
17.
And the shot!
Il numero 20.
Oh, he's managed to get
O'Shea.
himself offside.
Il numero 15. Il numero 99. Eto'o. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
And he's intervened well there. It's a pretty loose pass. Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Brazil clearly are pushing.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Great ball, and he's in here! Now, he's got space here. Eto'o was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Messi. Now it's Eto'o. And here's Bellingham.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Chance for a shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Eto'o. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Aims beyond the defence. That's a sharp pass. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Deftly away. Oh, that's ambitious. Into the arms of the goalkeeper. And there goes the final whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, it's Rummenigge! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Poland with the corner, there first. Drogba with the clearance. Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. He's well positioned. Decent chance! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, this looks sharp. Great defending, strong and determined. Bonucci. And it's Bellingham. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that pass isn't the best. Beckenbauer. And they can counter here. Looking for the run. He's got away. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the... Applies the finish! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Hernes. Oh, easy pickings there. Can he get it through? And this is Messi. He could be in here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Bellingham. Brilliantly cut out. He can get that clear. Still goalless at the moment. Thuram cuts it out. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Beckenbauer. Hernes. Hernes will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Messi. And Messi! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
And it's Bellingham. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. The ball got... Header! That's going to go a long way. Edmilson. Edmilson. Good driving run. He's a sharp little ball here. And here's Bellingham. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho looking to penetrate opposite. Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Searching pass he's played there. Now it's Messi. Lahm. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's had a shot! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Seedorf. picks it up from the goal kick. Messi. Good chance here! What a hit, the save was firm.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham can see things others simply cannot. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Now it's Cruyff. Pass somewhat off target.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Oh, can he get onto this? Rummenigge, good read, needed to be. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And he's intervened well there. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. He's having a
There will
go!
be 1 minute added time.
Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Ronaldinho is offering a wry smile there.
This possibly the last play of the half. Drogba clears it away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the first 45 minutes are up. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
This is a lost children's
So there was the first half.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's been played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. There's the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Drogba! Wow, that is Didier Drogba!
Surprise, surprise. Who else? The ideal time and the ideal man to do it. This is going to liven up the second half.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Great chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Poland have their third corner. That's a decent clearance. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Lahm. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Rummenigge! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Goes long and straight. Threads one in. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Hoeneß has it out wide and in space. It is a corner. Poland get their fourth corner. Header comes in! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Danger averted for now. Nicely spread.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a rich chance! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
And this is Messi. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Cross flung in towards the middle. Del Piero! Oh, that was vital. Beckenbauer. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Now then, the ball's come loose.
Rummenigge really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Belling. Ronaldinho. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Bonucci cuts out the pass. Brazil are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. 1-0 the score. Hernes. Now the ball's gone astray. Beckenbauer. That's a sharp pass. Messi gets into a good position. He's going for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Ronaldinho.
Poland really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Knocks it out wide. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution for Poland. Number 20.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 9, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Coming on the field, number 22, Schneider.
Messi
Number
gets
4,
into some space.
Isaac. Substitution.
And he was alert to it. Brazil still ahead by the game's only goal. Now, can they get him away? Beckenbauer, it's a really well-measured ball. I think we're just about done here. Ronaldinho. And he whips it in. And that should get the job done.
Poland really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Now it's Isak. That has not gone well.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
And Mills is a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Lahm. Here's Beckenbauer. Can he finish? And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Foot in. Oh, good take in a good area. Great chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that is doing no harm at all. And it's Ronaldinho. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Knocks it into space. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Goes for the shot! Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Brazil really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Cruyff. Ronaldinho. Spread it left. Hit into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Messi, and he's had it nicked away. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Gattuso. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Looking for the run. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Distributed tidily. A lovely pass, but can he get there? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Played down the flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. In with the challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That is ended up in no man's land. Darren Fletcher. Can he get it through? He's found a way past. That is good strength. Oh no, this does not look good. The referee has given a corner. And we have our very first corner. And that is expertly dealt with. Fletcher with the foul. Pinches it off him. And it's Cruyff. Now, can they get him away? No, it's come to nothing. And he thumps it clear. Aims beyond the defence. Ronaldinho. Great vision. And he's picked it up out wide. Now the ball in.
Well played and well cleared.
Looking for options for movement. The sides separated then just by that one unfortunate moment. And the score is 1-0. And Messi! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, this looks sharp. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's just been exhilarating, Peter, and leaving everyone wishing for a little bit more, but you'll have one manager now trying to exercise more control, so we can only hope that they go at it again in similar fashion.
Brazil have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Not the most accurate pass. Edmilson has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. Gattuso. And here's Cruyff. Cruyff! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Looking to play him in. Nesta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Darren Fletcher plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Nice control. And it's Gattuso. Lovely feet. Can he finish? Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Corner
El
number
dorsal
2 then.
18, Ronaldinho. Será reemplazado por el dorsal 19, Messi.
And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well timed, excellent interception. Fletcher.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There comes shapes to shoot! Missed by a fraction.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Barcelona
23,
making consecutive
el
changes
dorsal
here.
25, Fletcher. El dorsal 14. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 15.
That pass isn't the
el dorsal
best.
7, Van Bommel.
Your
El
impressions so
dorsal
far,
8,
Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Nesta. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now Van Bommel. It's Rui Costa. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Wow, look who's involved.
Knocks it out wide. Van Bommel. Closing in on goal, and he welcomes it. There's the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Barcelona have their third corner. They've played it short. This is Rui Costa. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Brazil are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Just about up to 75 minutes. And Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he skips past his man. But this is Zico. Real chance here. And that would have won it.
Zico has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Messi, Dembele. That's an excellent interception. Now it's Drogba. And this is Del Piero.
Brazil clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Dembele. And here's Yamal. Yamal purring through the gears. Pass somewhat off target. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Little doubt, that is a foul.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
So,
dorsal
time for
6
changes on
será
both sides,
sustituido
actually.
por el dorsal 22. Cambio de jugadores.
Brazil, moments now away from seeing this one out. Rui Costa. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
Barcelona.
Really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Messi gets into a good position.
Habrá
Messi.
3 minutos de descuento.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Yamal is one whose deliveries we all know about. He is through here. Now it's Roberto Carlos. And the cross comes in. Oh, he's been caught napping. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the... And the shots! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Del Piero gets it away. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. He's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Zico. Cristiano Ronaldo. That has not gone well. And it's Bergkamp. And this is Rooney. It's Rooney! And he nearly went all the way.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Now it's Messi. He's not got that quite right. Buffon sends that a long way. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Zico is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Played into space. Messi receives it in a wide. Goes for the shot! Now, can they get him away? Oh, that was vital. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Drogba. Drogba was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Oh, now here's an injury. He's going for goal! Oh, another save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Iniesta conjures time and space where few can. Manchester United applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Oh, they could be caught out here. he's been shifted off it. And it's Bale. Cafu. Played towards the other side. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Zico! Now, who's going to be first to this? It's Zico! Oh, it rattles the bar! Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's the chance to counter. Messi, very nicely done. Rooney. And it's half-time here. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? And that has been clubbed away. It's their second corner of the game.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now a sudden chance to counter. The referee's awarded a free kick. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Brilliantly cut out. Chiellini is there to clear. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Messi. Good chance here! And the keeper read that really well.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
He has found the way through. Has a shot! Ambitious, but just off target.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Can he get on the end of it? Del Piero! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Tries to play it through. Messi. Messi! It's run loose. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. That is decidedly lacking.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
Great vision. Messi puts his foot on the gas. Chiellini calmly anticipates. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Iniesta. Del Piero. He is just caressed. He's gone for goal! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Bale. So much has happened in this game, but still no goal.
Yes, and it's been far from uneventful. We've had a healthy amount of attempts at goal from both teams, and with this kind of ambition, we may not have to wait too long.
O'Shea is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. It's Bergkamp! It's there! And that could well be the winner!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 18.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Camisa 17.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in.
Takes the shot!
Camisa 8. Camisa 7. Camisa 14. Substituição.
And here's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Brazil really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Brazil are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And he's managed to gift it back.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
No, that's been intercepted. Looking to play him in. And that's that. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Brazil could...